Mysterious music plays softly in background welcome to the shadowy realm, where common knowledge unravels into bewildering misconceptions. I'm your guide through today's journey into the labyrinth of scientific fallacies that have ensnared the human mind for generations. This is Common Science Misconceptions, where what you think you know might just dissolve before your eyes. These persistent myths, these whispers of false understanding, weave themselves into the fabric of our collective consciousness. Like ghosts haunting the corridors of human knowledge, they refuse to fade away. But why do these misconceptions endure with such tenacity? Perhaps because they offer simple explanations for complex phenomena, or because they're repeated so often they crystallize into perceived truth. Today, we'll illuminate 4 chambers of misconception, those about our own bodies, the physical world around us, the animal kingdom, and the cosmic theater above. Prepare to have your certainties challenged. Let us first venture into the enigmatic landscape of our own bodies, starting with perhaps the most pervasive neurological myth of all time, that humans only use 10% of their brains. This captivating falsehood has fueled countless science fiction narratives and self-help programs promising to unlock your dormant potential. The enchanting truth? Every part of your brain has a purpose, and brain scans reveal that even during simple tasks, most regions show significant activity. Different activities engage different areas, but throughout a typical day, virtually all of your brain is used. The 10% myth likely emerged from early neuroscientists' tentative statements about understanding brain function, not about brain usage. Equally baffling is the tongue map, that peculiar diagram showing taste buds clustered in specific regions. Sweet at the tip, salty and sour along the sides, and bitter relegated to the back. A captivating vision taught to generations of students, yet entirely incorrect. The mysterious reality? Your taste receptors are distributed throughout your tongue, with slight variations in sensitivity, but no strict regional specialization. This misunderstanding arose from a mistranslation of a German paper from 1901. And what of the azure blood in our veins? The whispered belief that blood runs blue inside the body until exposed to oxygen. A fascinating notion, yet utterly false. Deoxygenated blood is merely a darker crimson than its oxygen-rich counterpart, which is bright scarlet. The blue appearance of veins results from how light penetrates and reflects from your skin. Finally, the perplexing tale that hair and nails continue their silent growth after death. This eerie misconception emerges from a visual illusion. As the body dehydrates, skin retracts, making these keratinous structures appear longer against shrunken flesh. There is no growth, only the illusion of it, a fitting metaphor for misconceptions themselves. Let us journey now from inner misconceptions to the enigmatic physical world surrounding us, beginning with the Great Wall of China, allegedly the only human-made structure visible from space. This compelling claim dissolves under scrutiny. From the International Space Station, many human structures are visible: highways, cities, dams, and even large bridges. Yet the Great Wall blends into its surroundings, making it nearly impossible to discern without significant magnification. Astronauts confirm it's hardly the most visible human creation when gazing upon our planet. Similarly baffling is the belief that water spirals down drains in opposite directions depending on which hemisphere you're in. The Coriolis effect, a force that influences large weather systems, supposedly dictates this mesmerizing phenomenon. Yet the bewildering truth? The Coriolis effect is far too weak to influence something as small as your bathroom sink. The direction of the spiral depends entirely on the shape of the basin, initial water movement, and drain configuration, not your position relative to the equator. And what of the cryptic warning that lightning never strikes the same place twice? A comforting thought when seeking shelter in a storm, perhaps, but utterly misleading. Lightning follows the path of least resistance to the ground, and tall, conductive objects repeatedly provide this path. The Empire State Building is struck approximately 25 times per year, each bolt defying this persistent myth. Finally, the enigmatic belief that water conducts electricity. While commonly accepted, the truth is more nuanced and surprising. Pure water is actually an insulator. What conducts electricity is the dissolved minerals and impurities in water, the invisible solutes that transform it from insulator to conductor. This misunderstanding has profound implications for our understanding of both water and electrical safety. From the physical world, we now drift into the mysterious kingdom of animals, where misconceptions flourish like strange blooms in an enchanted forest. Consider the nocturnal hunters of the sky bats. How often have you heard the phrase, blind as a bat? This perplexing belief suggests these remarkable creatures navigate solely through echolocation. Yet the truth defies this simple characterization. Most of the 1,300 bat species have functioning eyes and can see quite well, particularly in low light. Some fruit bats have excellent vision, relying on sight more than sound to find food. And what of the goldfish, that supposed symbol of forgetfulness? The enchanting claim that these creatures possess only a 3-second memory has been thoroughly disproven. Studies reveal goldfish can remember feeding times, recognize individuals who feed them, and even be trained to respond to certain sounds for months, not seconds. Equally captivating is the belief that bulls are provoked into a frenzy by the color red. Matadors wave their scarlet capes, and the bulls charge, seemingly confirming this chromatic trigger. Yet bulls, like most cattle, are dichromats. They cannot distinguish red from green. The charging behavior is provoked not by color, but by the cape's movement. Matadors could use blue, green, or purple capes with identical results. Perhaps most unsettling is the whispered legend of the daddy longlegs, supposedly possessing the world's most potent venom, but lacking fangs capable of penetrating human skin. This mysterious tale collapses on both counts. These arachnids, whether referring to cellar spiders or harvestmen, have venom that is harmless to humans, and some species can indeed pierce human skin, proving this dual misconception entirely unfounded. Our final journey takes us beyond Earth's atmosphere, into the cosmic theater where some of our most baffling misconceptions reside. First, the enigmatic dark side of the moon, widely believed to be a permanent feature, eternally shrouded in shadow. The captivating truth: the moon rotates on its axis as it orbits Earth, meaning all sides of the moon receive sunlight. What we call the far side, not dark side, is simply the hemisphere that always faces away from Earth due to tidal locking. It experiences the same day-night cycle as the side we can see. The twinkling of stars, that poetic, mysterious pulsing of distant suns, is often attributed to the stars themselves. Yet this enchanting phenomenon results not from cosmic fluctuations, but from Earth's turbulent atmosphere distorting the light as it passes through different densities of air, much as heat rising from pavement creates wavering mirages. Why do these misconceptions matter? Because they represent the thin boundary between genuine understanding and comforting simplification. Each debunked myth offers not just a correction, but a gateway to deeper comprehension of our complex universe. Scientific literacy isn't merely about accumulating facts. It's about developing a relationship with knowledge that embraces uncertainty, questions assumptions, and finds wonder in the complexities that defy simple explanation. As we close this chamber of misconceptions, another door creaks open. Join me next time as we venture into the shadowy realm of pseudoscience and quackery, where misconceptions aren't merely passive errors, but actively cultivated deceptions. Until then, question what you know, especially what you're certain of. Mysterious exit music fades in.